I'm about to take you on a journey through Dharawal country, home to the Wadi Wadi people. I'd like to pay my respects to the elders, past, present and emerging, and express my deepest gratitude for the learning that I've received from country. I have a strong connection to Dharawal. I was born here. It is my Gulaga and Biamanga. I visit this track most days of the week to exercise and meditate on my favourite rock that overlooks some of the most beautiful northern Illawarra suburbs, under the Aboriginal name Bulli, and southern suburbs of Wollongong, under the Aboriginal name Willunga, meaning 5 islands, which you can actually see from this landside. The views are breathtaking. I am so grateful. Thank you, country. This place has much more significance to me now. Since my research and education within this subject, I've been able to engage in traditional Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander methods of obtaining knowledge. Whilst it is a place I feel spiritually connected to, there is an Aboriginal significance to this land, one that Indigenous people have lived and breathed for tens of thousands of years, when knowledge has been gained through watching nature, living amongst nature, and being with nature. Country is much more than just a place, much more than the Datharawal or cabbage tree palms, even more than the mountains, cliffs, sandstone, grasses, animals and humans that walk this track like I do. I've learnt we are all formed by the same substance, by the ancestors who continue to live in water, land and sky. I've learned that Dharawal country was created by Miral, the creator who made all things. Country is loved and cared for. Country is culture. Country is family. Country is self, spiritual, emotional and physical. Through this subject, I've acquired the tools to deeply understand the importance of a holistic Aboriginal perspective within education. I've learnt that Indigenous history must be respected through Aboriginal community consultation. Having an educated and genuine consciousness of Indigenous voice that has been silenced throughout history is integral to be a reflective practitioner and observer and carer of country. I now know the sharing of knowledge is a two-way process, seeking, listening, learning, implementing, and evaluating. I will listen to country because I am mindful. I will be responsible and respectfully work alongside Mother Earth, Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, and Grandfather Sun. Education will assist in paving the way for reculturalization and decolonisation. Removing things that damage spirit and separate Indigenous people to non-Indigenous people is the way forward to a more progressive and inclusive Aboriginal Australia. Through this educational process, I have learnt that reculturalization is placing country at the centre so that we as a forward-moving society can engage in shared practices that care for spirit. Reciprocation is vital. There must be a strong reciprocal approach to effectively learn, understand and teach a holistic Aboriginal perspective. Whilst these ideas were challenging to comprehend initially, I now understand the importance of a partnership between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people. Common goals must be apparent in order to achieve this. Respect needs to be equal. Relationships must be nurtured, and thus it is my responsibility as a future educator to ensure that viewing Australian history is shared through the lens of Indigenous people first and foremost. Indigenous knowledge and culture must be valued, heard, understood and passed on to future generations.